Issue number 2 from the sages in a different light. What did Samson the Mighty do in prison? What did Samson the Mighty do while he was in prison? Look at the absurdity. And this comes from Tractate Sotah, page 10a. So it is written in the verse in the Bible, in the book of Judges, chapter 16, verse 1st. And the Philistines seized Samson the Mighty and gouged out his eyes and brought him down to Gaza. They brought him to Gaza and bound him with bronze shackles, and he became a grinder in the prison house. And then the sages are interested. What does it mean that he was a grinder in the prison house? Pay attention to the absurdity of the sages. Rabbi Yochanan says that he was having sex with the Philistine women in the prison. Why? Because the word grinder quite actually signifies sex. Here, I'll say it quite clearly. The term grinding in this context is interpreted as intercourse. How does he know? He understands it from Job. Let my wife grind for another. In short, they come and tell you that what Samson was grinding in the verse, when the verse says, and he was grinding, it means they take a prisoner. Why do they take a prisoner? To grind, to do some forced labor, forced work. And then the sages come and interpret their nonsense, saying that grinding means having sexual relations. Just look at how their minds work. See what kind of comic tragedy we've reached. They're driving the scripture crazy. So what happens then? Rabbis come and say, the sages interpreted the Torah, and they do some kind of exercise in their stupidity and nonsense. And that's exactly what I'm here to set straight. I don't submit to words, to the sages' sermons, to secrets, to the pardies, the 4 levels of interpretation. No, they were just babbling. And the yeshiva students think these are the words of the living God. And if you liked this and made it this far, follow me, because the more followers I have, the more exposure there will be to the nonsense and ignorance of the sages.